Alrighty, so we're back. Hey all. The supply situation is improving, but too slowly. Once the fellows of the Crusade lost their connections in the quartermaster service, they switched to delaying with the cart drivers directly. Each supply caravan loses a cart or two on the way, and its driver tells us tall tales about how they were attacked by demons or how rocks swooped in and carried off an entire cart. We catch these jokers, but it's getting out of control. We can't get them all. We need to change something in the system. I propose we have inspectors from the Mendevian treasury travel with each caravan. Someone experienced, someone who is ready to answer for the delivery with their life, and who knows how to keep the cream away from the cat, so to speak. There's a simple rule. If you can't beat them, lead them. We'll drop a hint to the brains of this lot to stick to us and fall in line. If they don't act up too much, they'll get their new uniforms and extra rations, and we'll get the loyalty of some big name leaders among the soldiers. So soldiers are stealing from their own comrades, like cats. What was it said? What was it you said, Dogland? Like the cream that got the mouse instead of the cat? In any case, this is wrong. We must convince them. Let the caravans be accompanied by priests from the capital. Under their eyes, the soldiers will be ashamed to steal. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be working so far. I have faith that the priest's wise words will help those who have stumbled to avoid making any further mistakes. It will be done. I hope our caravans will be safe from now on, but I have a feeling this won't be the last time we have to convene the council to address a problem relating to the fellows. Okay, so we're going to save the game. Right here. Actually, we're going to save the game right here. Because that shit was fucking annoying.
Everything has a price.
Shit, I was going to do something, actually. Oh, I know what I was going to do. So, the video is paused. You can only hear me talking, which is fine. I wanted to go take a look at the achievements real quick. Let's play it. Nope, you have fulfilled an unreasonable name. Claimed I didn't do that. Okay, so raise all 4 Crusade stats, leadership, strategy, diplomacy, military, to rank 5 in Chapter 3. But then by the end of the game, I have to... by the end of the game, I have to maximize all of it. Okay. Just wanted to see that achievement. I think we should be able to do that.
Watch your back.
So what we're gonna need to do first, though, is we need to rest, and then we're gonna go look for the storyteller because we got several stuff. Or I think we have several stuff to look at.
You so eagerly suggest ideas for new experiments. You clearly have an interest in the natural sciences. You could be my assistant.
Alas, my dear fellow scientist, we work in different fields. I'm not interested in taking part in your experiments, and you, perhaps, would not agree to take part in mine.
Alright, so yeah, now it's time to go see if I can find the storyteller. I don't know where the fuck it's gonna be. Honestly, if I had to guess, probably in a tavern somewhere, but we don't know.
I would not be trifled with. I always have the upper hand.
First things first, when I have that. Honestly, I kind of wish he would... I don't think that was there, so let me take a look there. Let's see. Hey! Storyteller. Greetings, Lady Victoria. Have you brought me a new story? to discuss our encounter in the dragon's lair. I'm sure you do. You're wondering how I ended up there and why I wasn't killed, am I right? Why did you go to the tower? I was looking for a certain tower for several years now, and in that place I had a strange feeling of recognition. It seems that the tower once belonged to me a long time ago. Knowing my habits, I assumed that some records or other items that could answer the questions about my past may have remained in my home. Unfortunately, I realized too late that the tower was now the lair of a monster. How come the dragon didn't eat you? Despite their beastly tempers, dragons are clever creatures. But their way of life does not lend itself to civilized conversation, which is why they do enjoy a good chat, and even more, a good story. That was what saved me. I had shared a few of my stories with the dragon, hoping to win her over, or at least distract me. Did you find anything value in the tower? Yes. Thanks to you, the dragon didn't have time to burn everything. I found the memories of my previous lives, which I had forgotten long ago. Once again, please accept my gratitude for the miraculous rescue. I hope I never again have cause to meet a creature as voracious as that dragon. I got the page you were looking for from this. Storyteller carefully takes the page from your hands. His fingers touch the ancient letters gently, examining them lightning. Following their lines, I see myself, young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. Thank you, Lady Victoria, and please follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. They are leaving. The people of Canonia faced the coming Earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers. All of them hurry to the gate to the sovereign, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Galarian. I am ashamed, and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover. In case you change your mind, with a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of Sorven stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind, he hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way to Sovereign. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear for what is to come. Why did the elves decide to flee and not fight? They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives and sunshine too much to enter the fight with the aftermath of the Earthfall. Your mentor is a mage. You must be too, yes? Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic. But curiosity has always pushed me toward new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is the Sovereign Stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator. Our great gate to other worlds. It breathes power. It dreams of eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent hundreds of years in Keonian. I have always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest that was our home, but the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion. All its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travel. But they weren't interested. They only cared about Keonan. Their lack of desire to hear the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I'm standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Keonan. I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. There's groaning, giving way to a huge rock, rushing down on my world, and then a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Galarian and up to the vaults of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels filling my eyes with darkness, drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Galarian. Never before have we been so united in our feeling. When I come round, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I am blind. But no, little by little, I begin to see the stone wall. I am alive. But why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Aslant. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earthfall proudly, like the last Archmage of Keonan should. Will my words really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive, and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness. Not run from it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save the empires from their destructions. What can I do? I am but one Archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What is Earthfall? A disaster of untold proportions. An unborn planet dropped on Galarian by blind fate or someone's evil will. A blow so strong that the continent of Aslant is destroyed within moments, turned to ashes, wiped off the face of Galarian. In this burnt sacrifice, clouds of ash and dust are born, stealing our sun. Without the warmth of our star, the air cools, the soil is barren, dark creatures crawl out of their layers to rule. The most frightening thing, without the sun, all hope dies in the age of darkness. What was that tower you mentioned? It's my retreat to the north of Keonan, my home away from home, my observatory. From its tops, I watched the stars, and when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in the northern wastelands, I found the highest mountain and built a tower on top of it. On clear days, I could see the mist over the lake of mists and veils in the east. That's how high I was. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. It is merciless. It does not seem to destroy life. It does not simply destroy life. It kills an era, ending the greatness of Galarian civilization. They will sink into oblivion and be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before, most likely because I played the main role in it. It's so strange to see myself feel the emotions tearing up inside me and those that I felt long ago, not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with Elven writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we will find out how my story ended. Perhaps even why I forgot it. Thank you for your services. Okay, so first thing, we're going to examine some items first. Now, there's just a shard of the past, but I feel it's power. Only a great power. The elf carefully strokes Trendolev's claws. Only a great power can resist the most terrifying of enemies, oneself. Please allow me to immerse myself in this memory and learn the story of the spiritual resurrection of the greatest of silver dragons. What a powerful item. This ring was created by an inquisitive and free mind. As a rule, such people either become geniuses, creators of a new era, or meet tragic ends. What was the fate of the creator of this ring? We can find out. Give me 4 vials of magic essence and 2 bars of cold iron. I will reforge this ring. I sense the souls of the 2... Oh, he touches the crumpled metal of the gauntlets. I sense the souls of the 2 who were bound to this relic. One was an animal, the other man, but neither was master of the other. They were brothers. A most intriguing tale. Do you want to hear it? If you bring me 1 vial of magic essence, 4 bars of cold iron, and 2 vials of demon blood, I can revive this relic and see into its past. Holy fuck. So before I do anything, inventory. Blood vial. The elemental essence, does that count as magic essence? That's the only thing I can think of.
I do things my way.
Destroy this relic. Okay, I did. So... Okay, so I did find it. And I got this one. This relic is called the Stern Hand. That was the name given to it by its owner, a Sarkonian witch hunter. The 2 gloves represent the bond between 2 beings. One who wear such relics do not live for themselves, but die for others. When you touch the relic, a strange vision comes to you. It says if you can see the events that happened in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is it? The influence of the storyteller's spells, or is it something else? I had a vision. How strange. You are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? We can also do that. Good. Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny, or the fate of someone related to you. I do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics, look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. We'll give the broken buckle and then destroy this relic for me. We got the Covenant of the Inheritor. The Covenant of the Inheritor. That is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Etna. It is an embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. Okay, so I can't do this. We'll have to see what I need. Tell me Trendolev's story to the end. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I've been here? I have lost count. My friends brought me here. They said goodbye to me, like always, but they looked at me like it was the last time they'd see me. Cowards, insidious spawn. They were glad I was going to die. But I show them Trendolev will live. A new Trendolev, whose eyes are finally open. Hear the rustling of wings. I emerge from the cave where I imprisoned myself. Who is it? A friend? An enemy? Sunbeams refract off his scales as he hovers before me, surrounded by a glowing halo. The gold dragon Halcyon. Part of me wants to fly to him and make a circle of honor around him, as any student should. But the part of me that had turned my scales black is ready to seize his gleaming throat. How dare he fly here, flaunting his purity and innocence. He wants to humiliate me, drag me through the mud, but I will show him. No, what am I thinking? My mentor has come all this way to save me, I know. He would never abandon me. Someone called him to my aid. Moving heavily, I take flight to greet him, but my body, controlled by the Falmas, straightens like an arrow. His vulnerable throat is so close. One strike, and I will destroy it. What happened next? Did Halsex survive? I don't know, but I know the place where Trendolev was believed to have sought refuge from her tarnished soul saw Sicorian ruins, a wide branching tree next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that will shed some light on the fate of the mentor and students, something that can tell us how Trendolev's strength of spirit helped her to overcome her foulness within. Tell me about Trendolev's future. So strange that you should ask. We all know what happened to Trendolev, but sometimes it seems I hear her voice in the vision, her voice full of pain and despair, as if she is in darkness, which she cannot escape. I cannot solve the mystery of this vision, but it worries me. I thank you for the storyteller. Okay. So we're gonna go over to my journal. Dragon hunt. Inform Erebeth of my victory. Yeah, I do need to do that. The dragon's fate. So
Everything
I need
has a
2 bars of
price.
cold iron. Come there. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Okay, the stern hand. So I can read all that. I'm not going to read all that. I don't know. Is it saying my creature must do it, or the creature that it's attacking? It's very vague, so I'm not going to quite do that. Pathfinder. Stern hand. Nobody have this? Search. This just says a unique item. I want to figure out what the hell this actually is. So these are gloves. This is a wiki. Going to the wiki. I think it might be under armor, technically. I don't know. Gloves. Here we go. And now, like, I can see what they are, but I'm not actually gonna... I can see all the gloves here, but I'm not going to click on them. I'm just looking for the stern hand. It doesn't even look like they're on there. Whenever a creature wearing two different halves of each other are within 10 feet. Oh, half the pair.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
So we're gonna put this on. If my teammates start, or if my party starts attacking them, then I'll know. So, plus, or actually, we're gonna remove this real quick. Take a look at you. He has 27 right now. I'll put this on. Does that change? 33. Honestly, I'm pretty sure what that means is me, like they'll be attacking me. That's what I'm pretty sure that means. Do you have a necklace? Yeah, but I don't keep you enough. What was it then? Well, yeah, we definitely want
I
you.
always have the upper hand.
Oh, this is a usable item. Okay.
Stay on your toes. I do things my way.
When placed on the belt, so when placed on the belt, okay. Now this curiosity. Actually, before I indulge my curiosity on that, 28 armor. $29 armor. So yeah, Rashala has some pretty damn good stuff. Now that becomes good aligned, which means that it should do any damage, do a lot of damage to evil. So what we're going to try is, we're actually going to wind up trying, seeing kind of what's happening here with her stuff.
I will not be trifled with. Everything has a price. That's easy.
Inventory. Ingredients. So then, was it in here?
Hesitation is a waste of time.
So we'll be doing the things. We'll be coming here, taking a look. Now, if how I read that is correct, then what it means is I can...
Precisely.
Yeah. So she probably won't talk to me until I...
Always watch your back.
What's it called? Can I hit this? Can I ring this bell? I should be able to ring this bell and give myself a buff. Alright. But then she'll always be next to... we'll quick save. Ember.
Careful now.
We'll talk to Wendigo.
That's easy.
How do you feel about reconciling with your mom? It's weird. I think I feel happy about it, but I also feel like the rug's been pulled out from under me. You know, I never admitted to myself that I was angry at her. I didn't let myself even consider it. I took all my anger out on myself, on the demons, and still, it was like I was carrying around a huge boulder. And now that weight is gone, I don't know how to live without it. She went back to Narasan, but she gave me her address. It's strange to think I can write to her, tell her what's on my mind, ask her for advice. I used to tell her not... I was so used to her not being around, to the idea that she was gone forever. And now I have to get used to her being in my life. Lon smiles. Thank you, Lady Victoria, for not letting me off the hook. I was mad. I'd sooner run in the wound and hugged a demon than gone to see her. But it turned out you were right. Thank you. I don't know what the situation is with your parents, but if you get a chance to hug your mom, do it. Honestly, sorry. Do you still want revenge for your family suffering, or has something changed? No, I guess something has changed. I really want to make the demons pay for everything, for mongrels being cast out, for my mom's tears, for my dad's early death, for the lumps in my porridge. But after I reconciled with Mom, I realized a lot of things. I realized that I just hate feeling helpless. That's it. Whenever I don't know what to do, I start thinking everything is my fault. I thought I hated the demons, but actually I just hated myself. Before the Crusades, I'd never met a demon, and then when I saw what they turned Wendag into, what they were doing on the surface, it's like everything suddenly became crystal clear. I realized that the demons must be destroyed, not because they spat in my ancestors' soup way back when, but just because they are evil, and that we must defeat. They are the evil we must defeat if we want to live. I watched them die from my arrow, and I know what I'm doing is right. Of course, it's a drop in the ocean. But as long as my hands obey, as long as my eyes can see the target, I still have hope that I can do something important. There's time for that. Thank you for answering my questions so long.
Precisely.
Alright, we're gonna leave. Now then. We'll keep Naneno in for a little bit. I don't know for how long we'll keep Naneno in, but Naneno will stay in for a wee bit. Now then. Well, would you look at all that? You got a whole bunch of stuff just lined up to do. Real quick, I want to see if my buildings are fucking finished. Have not been. That can be upgraded. I wonder why I can't upgrade the other ones. Okay, but let's just keep taking a look. Supply center, supply center, supply center, supply center. So we have supply centers in literally everything. So all we're waiting for then is what? 1,000. So it looks like my diplomacy. Let's see. Yeah. So my diplomacy is at the highest it can go right now. And all we're working on now is logistics. So. And that's really all we kind of wanted to take a look at. Fuck. So it's going to be a little while before we can do the next thing, really, that I want to do with logistics, which is just build something into an outpost. But how close is this? So honestly, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to continue on. We're going to do Trendolev's area first. Rest. Continue. So we're just kind of going to continue to explore this area. Trendovel's lair. Yeah.
Always watch your back.
So we'll see in combat, really, how this plays out. Don't know if I have to fight somebody here. It looks like I'm gonna have to. Looks like there's cultists.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't look like they have to do anything.
The light, take you!
Surrender or else!
I will resist! Cover me!
So yes, it is my characters
No
get it.
glory without risk!
As of right now, we're doing fine with it. But if I notice things are getting bad, then
Prepare yourself!
I'll remove this obstacle.
Stab their backs.
Into the fray!
It's your time to cease to exist.
I always have the upper hand.
stop. Please stop. This place is an abode of peace and tranquility, a place to heal the soul and the body. It's not the battlefield. Please spare this man. Who are you? My name is Hale. I'm a healer. My lady by trade and by calling. This place is my infirmary. The people you've killed here, those I nursed to health myself, they had scarcely recovered from their wounds when they fell to your sword. At least spare this young boy. Are you working with the cultists? I am a healer. I save lives. The vows I have taken make no distinction about who deserves to live or die. I give my aid to all the injured I find in the world. Demon worshippers are often left behind to die, and so it happens that they are most often in need of my help. As a rule, Crusaders have their own healers in every unit, but cultists are not accustomed to looking out for one another. The Masters do not accept weakness. Yes. They are full of fear and anger, and no one can dispel their evil feelings. Who knows? Perhaps you're right. Maybe this cultist really can change. Thank you for your wise decision. It's gladdened my heart. So I can go? I want you to know I won't change. I will remain your enemy, and Lord Baphomet will give me great powers. You are already strong. You do not need to serve demons. When you finally understand this, your soul will find peace. You already possess that which is worth the most, your life. The healer turns to you. His red hair blows in the wind like tongues of flame, and his hazel eyes turn gold. His voice becomes deeper and more majestic. You acted toward this poor boy as Trendlev acted towards you in Canabras, when she treated you with no consideration of who you were or whether you deserved to live. I can feel the touch of her magic upon you, like a last lingering farewell. The dragon looks down on you from above. With every move of his powerful muscles, his golden scales shimmer and shine. Trendlev made the right choice, child, as did you. You were not born a dragon, but the true spirit of a dragon is within you. It is as strong in you as it was in her. Trust me, I knew Trendlev well. I am the golden dragon Halcyon. It was once my honor to teach the protector of Canabras. Oh, well that's it. Now a big grown-up dragon is here. I can already tell that I'll be scolded and instructed and scolded. The gold dragon's expression looks almost a smile. I always thought that you chaotic dragons took such lectures as praise. I was once told as much by one of your relatives. Apparently, if a gold dragon doesn't scold you, it means that you have done nothing of interest. Well, that is definitely not true about me. Everything I do together with my best friend here is interesting. How about you and Lady Victoria go and talk and discuss your grown-up things, and I will be very sneaky and tie a rail to your tail. Were you testing me? Life itself was testing you. I merely seized the opportunity to look upon you, the last soul helped by Trendlev. I have the spirit of a dragon with me. What am I supposed to do? Remember that life is a journey. Some go through it faster, others slower, but we all reach an end where nothing can be changed. As long as we are alive, so too is the hope of change. While we are living, we can do much good and change the world for the better. I taught this to Trendlev when she was on the brink of despair. She thought that now tarnished, she was doomed to suffering and evil. But I showed her that as long as we are here, and not at Pharasma's throne, nothing is lost, and no one is lost. Choose the actions that will make the world better. Such is the path of a gold dragon. I know you tried to save Trendlev from corruption. How did you manage to succeed? Trendlev. Here she found shelter, fighting the desire to decimate and destroy. I flew here to help her, and the sun rose and fell more than once as she poured out all her hatred upon me, all the pain that was tearing her soul apart. Many times we found ourselves at one another's throat, ready to fight. Many times her words wounded me deeply, but in the end, I got through to her. I found the right words, and I stayed here with her in this place of peace and rest until her soul found healing. We could use a golden dragon in the crusade. Do us the honor of joining us? Not now, I'm afraid. I have my own responsibilities to metallic dragons, but I will watch you from afar, and if I see you are ever in need of a dragon's wisdom, I will not be the only one willing to come trade. Farewell, Halcyon. I would say until we meet again, child.
Careful now. That's easy.
That's the end of that quest. Yeah, looks like we finished the
I do
dragon's
things my way.
hunt.
Precisely.
I want you to know I will never join you. Eh, shut the fuck up.
Always watch your back.
So, we're gonna go this way then. We're gonna evade them. A bunch of our people are tired. Except...
It's so wonderful not to be alone anymore. Esna, patroness of travelers, I thank you for bringing our paths together.
Continue. Alright, but there is a demon army heading up yonder. Where's my main force? So for the most part, we're just kinda doing things. Okay. This is where we're going. Enter that location. Oh boy. This looks like a pretty location. This is our first story mission. So, it's been quite some time. We still got some missions, or other missions to do.
A success worthy of praise. It went splendidly.
You do get things for that. Okay, good.
Careful now.
No time for debates.
Ferocious.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. The light, take you!
Sela, what's wrong with your armor? Okay, nothing's wrong with your armor. They just got a lot to hit. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think we're gonna have to take them up. Just because of how dangerous that can be.
Desna, guide my hand.
You're in my way.
I'll loot your corpse.
You're irrelevant.
Into the fray! This'll leave a bruise.
I'll hit you!
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Make your peace.
You had your chance.
Your death awaits.
You should have listened to reason.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! This'll leave a bruise.
You won't stop us.
Stay on your toes.
What is the... Wow, what is your... Okay, your wisdom's a +1. I think, if I remember correctly, it's the wisdom, alright? It's a wisdom save.
A success worthy of praise.
I will help where I can.
You're a good person. I like you.
You call? I'm trusting you.
Oh boy. Who sent me a message? Oh, look. An Abathan. Well, I say, she had an unfair advantage, Mr. Boyce. My pop-ups don't... The only pop-up that will show up is if my controller is dying. That's the only pop-up that shows up while I'm streaming. Also, Abby, can you join the stream to see if you can hear the party audio? No, that's my voice. Okay. You missed a lot recently, Abby. I've made my people have become super swole. Super swole. Would you like to see the beauty of Ember?
He is restless. I wonder why.
So when Ember started last stream, she had nothing. She barely had anything on. So I did this, which is great. But this is... Where is it? I put this on, and I explained it in the stream, so you'll wind up understanding what happens a bit better. But basically, her first level spell, Ear Piercing Scream, can go up to 10? No, maybe more. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, can go up to 10d6, which is phenomenal. And then this, which, if I cast a spell 3 times in a row, it becomes maximized, meaning, now how I'm taking this, I'm not exactly 100% certain if this is actually how it works, but it seems like if I cast the same spell 3 times in a row, it automatically does the highest amount of damage it can possibly do. So at 10d6 at level 20, this in theory, if I cast it 4 times, the 4th time should do 60 damage, reduce whatever the enemy is. So Ember has become pretty powerful. Of course, always. You missed it. Early, my first stream, I had to go and save her because somebody kidnapped her.
Everything has a price.
The gods have abandoned.
I'm prepared. I will follow my dreams.
You literally just missed me,
Wanna play together?
watching a dragon.
A
Or seeing a
success
dragon.
worthy of praise.
I can do this.
Yeah, you missed a fight with a giant dragon as well. I don't like the look of that. It's a neutral evil plant. What's your AC at? 27? And Arashala also got her own damage buff. Ugh.
I will resist.
Burn.
the light take you.
It's nice to see that you're still pretty worthless, Sela. Forgot how bad Sela is.
Surrender, or else.
Help me sway from my path. Each step is a new journey.
Did you see how much damage poor or sweet little Ember did? 18 plus 56 damage. And yes, that's exactly how it works. The spell was maximized. So 4d6 plus 1. So it did 24 damage, 25, and then you take the modifiers and you got 56 damage. Fucking Ember will get her ass kicked still.
Allow me.
Will still get her ass kicked if somebody
enjoy our
looks at her
travels.
wrong. But she's fucking swole. She does so much damage now.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
It went splendidly.
I'm trusting you.
But yeah, you missed quite a bit. Today was a very eventful stream. And I didn't even stream everything I did today because I did a whole bunch
I will follow my dream.
in the Crusade mode. So, I've done a lot.
I can do this.
Oh boy. I don't know how to cure you from that. I'm sorry, little one. I mean, it's a little bit of both, probably. It's tree sap. That really is fucking my person up. But I don't know how to fix it. Is it a disease? Maybe it's a disease. Do we have a scroll of cure disease? I almost guarantee you I have a potion of cure disease. It would be utterly shocking, to say the least, because I have so many scrolls. Oh, actually, it's probably poison, right? That I'm not sure if I have. I think that is what, restoration? Well, let's see. Okay, so it is not a disease. Actually, we can go to character and it can tell me exactly what it is. Lesser restoration. Okay, that is what we're looking for then. A potion of lesser, not potion. That's another thing. I don't. Oh, it actually doesn't look like I have that. It's kind of shocking. Why can't I place?
I will prove my worth.
Each step is a new journey.
Hey. Okay, so apparently...
Struggles never cease.
Come here, little guy. You also missed it. I reconciled Lon with his mom. Yeah. It's also in the stream. Oh, no, not really. Well, I mean, I guess in the beginning, because Lon really didn't want to talk to his mom.
I'm prepared.
Oh, shit!
Enjoy our travels.
Fuck you, game!
And trust in me. I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality. I will not be trifled with. Precisely.
Just keep moving, just keep moving. Cave?
Time to
No,
rob
but
up
demons.
the treasures. Too late for apologies. Cover me. Prepare yourself.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Into the fray!
Simply business.
I'll hit you. have their backs.
Desna, guide my hand!
You're irrelevant.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays? Dinner?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Kids and their words these days.
This is my chance to run.
It's your time to cease to exist.
I'll loot your corpse. Hesitation is a waste of time.
So, honestly, as good as this is, we're gonna take it off for a little bit.
I always have the upper hand. Always watch. We will win this war. Everything has a price.
Actually, you know what? Oh, thank goodness, it's no longer raining.
Careful now. That's easy. They dare threaten me.
Oh, fucking lovely.
Make your peace.
The light take you.
You won't stop us.
Sheila, you can stay on the ground right over there.
Death awaits.
You're in my way.
Ah, yes, Neneno, I still see you're as useless as ever.
I will resist!
Into the fray.
Surrender or else.
Please help me!
I do things my way.
How dare you touch Arashla?
Precisely.
I finished here. Is there more?
Ah.
Always watch your back.
Here we go. The somber, scared warrior guarding the gates to the settlement almost chokes when he sees you. Stop! Stop, you monster! You've got some nerve just showing up outside the walls of Winter Sun like this. Why are you glaring at me? Do you think you can avoid the wrath of the Lady of the Sun? Who are you calling a monster? This is a very nice group of warriors, and they're very nice dragon. But this nice dragon can take a chunk out of anyone who calls her friend bad names. Is that how guests are welcomed in Winterstone now? I remember you used to be famed as a hospitable clan. People used to say visitors to Winterstone never leave empty-handed. What happened? There may be a war going on, but the spirits won't praise you for turning feral on folk. Why are you talking to me like that? How else should I talk to you, filthy spawn of the abyss? But I suppose you're right. Time to... What the do I look like a fucking demon? Stop, children of Winter Sun. The voiced, soft and stirring is coming from a statue adorning the gate. Stop. Do not raise your weapons. Let them pass. This creature is my guest. I shall keep an eye on her. No harm. None can harm the children of Winter Sun within my domain. What? Let this monster into our village? When we're the last place standing against demons now that Dresden's fallen? Are you fucking stupid? Dresden's been captured for like 30 fucking days, probably more. You heard the Lady of the Sun, dimwit. Let her pass. What's this demon going to do to us anyways? The Lady of the Sun has protected us all these years, and no abomination from the abyss has ever captured Winter Sun. It's not going to happen today either. Suddenly you hear... Suddenly you hear a crash and screams somewhere behind the buildings. Then comes a call of warriors to me. Both guards throw a final steely look at you before leaving their post and running toward the commotion. Only the wooden idol now remains to watch over the settlement's outskirts. Well, I think it's time to get our people killed. I'm dead, help, monster. Doesn't look like a monster. Y'all are just Does this look like there's a monster? Look at them, they're just sitting around. They're not panicking or anything. They're like, yeah, whatever. Oh, there's monsters. No crowding here, good neighbors, no crowding. Poor Dar is not himself. He lost his family in Dresden and has been drowning his grief in wine for a few days. He always picks fights when he's drunk, and you know what a stonemason's fists are like. He's killed the boy. Make way, neighbor. We'll put him in a cellar to sleep it off. This is going to turn ugly. We need to get these people back to their houses while we deal with the Balor. Looks like I'm going to need to have a word with poor Dar. I have a job for the stonemason from Dresden. I need a tombstone made. I'm so tired of you. Neighbor Dar, go home and stop ruining the fun for the rest of us. Dragon. Are you forgetting where you are? The lands are protected by the Lady of the Sun. Behave, or I, Maverick Gunner, will throw you out of my town. You really think your beloved beauty can do anything to me? If I wanted to, I could break her neck, and yours, and your little worms, and the necks of every puny little human in the district. Then I shall pay a visit to the castle in the clouds and clear out every sunny little follower. I'm sick of this game anyway. I'm leaving, for now. Go about your business now. There's nothing to gawp at. Ah, a guest of my lady. I am the chief of the Winter Sun clan. You can take a look around if you wish, but you must visit me in the clan hall. It would be rude of you not to pay a proper visit to the master while you're in his house. You're a bad man, and your dragon's bad too. But she did land very prettily on the tower. Maybe we could build a little tower like that for me in Dresden, so I can practice landing prettily. Demons are walking around your town like it's a home away from home. In that case, shouldn't thanks be in order, demon? If not for the kindness of the lady, you would have been killed on the spot. I came here to find out who killed my crusaders. Their bodies are lying at your shrine by the lake. The lady's shrine is sacred to all the children of Winter Sun. If someone has desecrated it with murder, they will be punished. You're changing the subject. I'm not used to talking in the middle of town square. Come to my hall, honored guest. We can speak there. I accept your invitation, master. Very well. I'll be expecting you. Well, you know, I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. Because that means I don't have to fight. He saw me and laughed.
Precisely.
Probably. Who's there? A stranger? I don't recognize your footsteps. I'm a guest of the Lady of the Sun. She invited me to visit Winter Sun. A guest of the Lady of the Sun is a most desirable guest in Winter Sun. What do you want from me? Who are you and what happened to your eyes? My name is Gashima. I was a senior wood shaper in Winter Sun. A wood carver or a sculptor, as you would call it. My level of skill is not bestowed on everyone. We wood shapers do not consider wood to be just a material. We do not make something out of it. We give the wood new birth. We reveal its beauty in a new form. I come from an ancient line of craftsmen and women, and I swear that I have done everything to avoid bringing shame to my ancestors' memory. I strove to preserve beauty, even in the midst of chaos, which is what the demons had turned Sarkos into, aided by the traitor Aurelia. But one day my gift failed me. At the request of Merhavuk, our clan chief, I was tasked with carving a statue of the Lady of the Sun. But no matter how hard I tried, instead of a beautiful elf, my chisel again and again revealed a hideous monster in the wood. Merhavuk flew into a rage when he saw my work. He personally cut out my eyes as punishment, and journeymen were given the task of finishing the statue. The clan did not turn its back on me, of course. The children of the sun do not drive out their own, even those who have transgressed before the entire community. They allow me to do simple carvings and to take care of the statues. That is how I have lived since that day. Bruh. That Marvuk of yours, he's a nasty piece of work, isn't he? Robbing an artist of her sight, it's not just brutal, it's foul. Some murderers are less deprived than that. Tell me about this settlement. This place was once the capital of the Winter Sun clan. Yes, the capital. In the glory days of the old Sarkos, the clan controlled vast swathes of land with several settlements and many farmsteads. But when that accursed Aurelu opened the world womb, the clan began to wither like a sapling that's been chopped at the roots. Then the world womb opened even wider, and the blight reached these lands. The children of Wintersuit either died defending their homes or left in search of a better life elsewhere. In the end, all that was left was this one settlement. Not only the toughest, most stubborn people were left. Only the toughest and most stubborn people were left. The ones who were prepared to survive and defend their homeland to the last breath. But even they would have perished if not for the Lady of the Sun. Since she came here, the demons haven't dared to attack Winter Sun. Life is hard here. The soil is weak, and the animals to hunt few and far between. But it is our home. If we leave our home and we stop singing our songs, the memory of Sarkros will die. Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of fucked, but okay. Tell me about the Lady of the Sun. Marvek, the leader of the clan, met her on a hunt many years ago when he was a young man. People say it was love at first sight, and the Lady of the Sun left her magical castle in the clouds to live with Markov in the humble hut. The Lady of the Sun is a powerful sorceress. She gave Marvek his hunting dragon and has protected Winter's Sun against demons all these years. Ever since she came here, not a single demon has attacked this place. Okay. Magic users were feared in Sarkos in the days of old, and for good reason. If you remember that cursed witch who brought all these calamities down on us, but we trusted the Lady of Sun and accepted her as our protector, although it was not an easy decision. There's something strange going on. Your fellow villagers call me a monster, while they themselves converse with demons like it's nothing. Demons? Within these walls? That's not possible. The Lady of the Sun promised to protect us. Besides, the settlement has old rune stones that start to flicker when demons approach. Even if the monsters had tricked us somehow by disguising themselves, the stones would have warned us about the danger, and my people wouldn't be caught dead chatting to our sworn enemies. I've been looking for missing crusaders, and I found their bodies at the shrine of the Lady of the Sun. Bodies at the shrine? That is very strange. The children of Winter Sun are no enemies of the Crusaders, and no one would dare sully the Lady of the Sun's shrine with the blood of allies. Maverick always keeps the shrine adorned with flowers for the lady, along with his trophies, slain demons. Demons? You're saying that he leaves dead demons. What madness is this? But at least we know who is responsible for the bodies in the shrine. Let me get to the bottom of what's going on in Winter Sun, and the future of your clan might depend on my actions. The wind sighs heavily, clenching and clenching. I'm taking a huge risk talking to you, stranger. Marvik's anger is terrifying to behold, but I simply need to know what's happening to my clan. I have to risk it. Listen, stranger. There's something odd happening in Winter Sun. It's true. The Lady of the Sun promised us protections, and demons truly have never attacked the settlement. But there are visitors that come from the outside. They come often. They look like crusaders, merchants from Mendev, scholars of Absin, or kin of Our Lady from her castle in the clouds. Some of them live here long term, and every single one of them acts strangely. They talk to us like that's some great joke, and we're not in on it. And sometimes there are rougher types who do something wild. Will you? I've tried broaching this topic with the people I trust, but they either don't believe me or they're afraid to speak openly. Maverick does not permit any doubts about him or the Lady of the Sun or her guests. And there's something else. Every few years, someone in the village goes mad. It's usually one of the guards or hunters who go out on forays to kill demons. They either start weeping, begging for forgiveness, or they attack their neighbors. The clan doesn't turn its back on its children. That's why these mad people are only put outside the settlement wall. But everyone now believes they're beyond helping. They are mad and angry at the entire world. A secret horror gnaws at the soul of Winter Sun, but I can't see it or find out what it is. And I don't know how to help you solve it, friend. All I can give you is a piece of advice. Check our rune stones. They should warn us about demons in the vicinity. If they are not doing that, then there's some evil at work here. If you want answers quickly, go straight to Marga. He's the only person who has been to the castle in the clouds. He's even had a key to it hidden somewhere. He knows more than anyone else, but watch yourself. Maravik is a mighty warrior, quick to anger and ruthless, and the limits of the Lady of the Sun's powers are entirely unknown. Thank you for talking to me. Farewell.
Always watch your back. I will not be trifled with.
There should be rune stones, apparently. But where are these rune stones?
Careful now. That's easy.
A success worthy of praise.
Stay on your toes. Precisely. Always watch your back.
You know, I gotta give them credit. They're ingenious, you know. Alright, because this is gonna be such a dangerous area, let's go to potions. Alright, that should be good enough for you. You're the person who really needs it because you're going to be up in the front line, so let's get you the rest. No, I'm Tristan. There we go. Everybody
Is a waste of time.
Everybody's back at approximately full health. So
Everything has a price.
why?
Careful now. That's easy.
Okay. What do you want with blind Gurmarsha, stranger? The rune stones were broken and replaced with fakes. So demons truly can roam here, and no one even suspected because we had faith in the stones, warning, and in the Lady of the Sun's protection. The only thing we can do is go to Markov and answer. I want to believe that he has been deceived and will act on behalf of his clan when you show him the proof of the betrayal, and the destruction of the stones is a true betrayal then. Tell me about them. There happen to be 3 of them total, and they're all in the village. They were erected by the great shaman Soana the Wise. The year the world would open. They start to flicker when demons are near. But as far as I can remember, the stones have never raised the alarm. Demons have never come near the village thanks to the Lady of the Sun's protection. At least, that's what everyone thinks. If you firmly believe that you saw demons within the walls of Wintersun, find out why the stones are not giving... Thank you. How close am I to leveling up? Not even fucking close. Holy hell.
I always have the upper hand.
So as strong as I am right now is as strong as I'm gonna get for a while. Well, maybe not.
Precisely.
This might lead me to a new mythic rank.
A success worthy of praise.
Oh, geez, Louise, you people are gonna be heartbroken when you find out what happened.
Take a look.
Always watch your back.
I finished here. Is there more?
I don't even want to know what you guys are thinking of. Going to think when you figure out you've just murdered tons of innocent people for really no apparent reason whatsoever.
Careful now.
I have terrible memory when I save, so just keep quick saving to the clan. The mighty Maravok sits on a dais covered in pelts. In one enormous hand, he is holding a single flower. His face wears a grim expression. Chief, we've brought the traitor. We have several witnesses who say she was slandering the Lady of the Sun and her guests, and that she even urged the neighbors to spy on them. Hand me the axe. Maravok's voice is grim. I've been very patient with you, Gramashra. You dare dishonor the Lady of the Sun, our happiness and protection. You didn't repent. You only nursed your malice in secret. See now that taking your eyes was not enough. This time I will take your hands. What are you doing here, you blackguard? Raise your hand against innocence? You've earned the ancestors' wrath for sure. It's a bad thing to raise your fist against a clan elder, but I really want to smack you one. These nice people are afraid. So much fear, but they're not fighting against the ones who frightened them. They're punishing the weak and defenseless for their fear. Just like always, just like always, just like always. Heaven knows that I believe in forgiveness and redemption, but I so dearly want to kill that man, and I won't regret it. Lady Victoria, are we really going to watch this atrocity? Stop. Don't harm that woman. Ah, there you are, stranger. It's good you came. Saves me chasing after you around all of Wintersun. Here in this hall is a place of power for me and my lady. I will kill you here, and then go with my people to Dresden and hand it over to its rightful masters, warriors of the Sun Pack. Okay, Sela. I guess you're just gonna walk up. We're gonna get absolutely fucked. I can already tell. This can go really, really bad. Okay, Sela. Are you ready to die for your people? On the bright side. Oh, dragon, you're gonna fuck me up, motherfucker. Another dragon. Didn't I just kill one of you motherfuckers? You dare. What does he have on, actually?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, that kind of fucks us over. Issue a challenge.
Cover me.
You had your chance.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Fear has been wounded.
We're not even gonna
I
bother.
do things.
We're gonna put the axe on Arashala. Hopefully that will help. I mean, it's not gonna do much for her because fucking what's it called? But we'll see.